Alright, this is War 5. And LVT is up against Nefti. This war I will be bringing in CGR, Mantis, and Blade. We get to bring Blade back again. We're going to be going past 7 and 7 with 2 minis and the boss. I got 7 fights. I had to think about that one. Now we'll get to it. I've basically been a CGR and Mantis main with a random third tagged along. And this time it's Blade. But we'll get to that fight. We'll get there. First up is this Atuma. I did take decks off. Because I'm not going to have a WAGs. So the alternative was take decks off. Simple solution. Now you will see, if you watch my boosting, I waste a lot of boost this war. You can see I'm putting on a 12 and 150 Cosmic for this fight. Okay? Keep that in mind as we go along. Now there's nothing to this fight. Really ain't. As long as you take decks off, it's super safe. It's really hard to mess it up. You just bait a heavy and you go get your power game. Bait a heavy and you get your vigilance with an L2. And voila. He survives with 6% left. I'm really thinking about ascending CGR, not gonna lie. I don't really have a good reason. I guess shits and giggles. Best I can come up with. So that's over. So now we go on to Chavez, which I will have Danger Sense for. My Danger Sense will be up with Blade. And you can see, I'm going to change boost. I do take suicides off. I had them on for Atuma. You'll see I put on skill boost. Because I hate Chavez. I do. I call her a lot of bad names. A lot of bad names. I can't say on YouTube. I guess I can. The chances of me ever getting monetized is slim to none because, well, I like to curse. I need to work on that. Maybe I have a bad attitude. Maybe that's it. But wait till we get to the Wong fight and we'll see if I can still keep this good attitude. So I'm going in with Blade. And I want the power back boost just so I can get into an L2 spam. That being the plan. I do throw on another power start 1 just so I can get there faster. And my goal is to not bait many specials at all. That's my plan with her. Maybe 1 special. We go in, we're going to parry, and we're just getting to the L2. That's all I'm worried about. I guess I knocked down for a slow for... I don't know. I'll come up with a reason later. When I could have just thrown the L2 right there and got the slow up. But whatever. So we throw 2. And this is probably the only special I think I bait. Just because I wasn't sure if it would kill. I didn't have an invuln. So I was like, well, let me not tempt fate here. We just bait it. We're going to do a 5. Oh, we're just going to throw the L2. And yeah, 1 more hit. She goes down. That fight went relatively well. That fight went okay. Blade has 2 fights. The other Blade fight does not go well. So now we're going back to past 7, which we have a Shuri. And we will be using CGR. Now, on this node, it has a protection where you have to knock them down. Otherwise, it's like a 75-cent protection. But see, look, now I'm changing my boost back to Cosmic. Okay, again. I really wish you could buy more than 1 every like 6 or 7 days of the class with loyalty. It would be really helpful. I'm only in War 5. But I wanted them, so I used them. I'm always going to waste boost if it gives me a better chance. But you notice we don't power start 1. Because what we want to do is bait a heavy, and we're going to counter with our heavy. Just like that. Now we're going to go get our power game. We get it. Now we're going to go get our vigilance so we can't miss, and then we're going to fire off the L2. And once this first L2 is off, oh, it's Rip City. Go on, yeah. Go ahead. I'll throw it into protection. I ain't scared. No. I mean, look at the damage it does with protection. That's how you make somebody call you daddy, right there. Oh, man, I forgot the Wong fight was next. So I go back and put more skill boost on, and thank God I did. Because let me tell you right now, okay? Here goes my monetization. Oh, I'm going to lose it. But Wong can fuck off. This fight is an absolute dog water noob fest. Oh, I don't even want to watch this back. I've watched it 2 or 3 times, and I still don't know how I didn't die. I'm telling you. I got a guardian angel or something somewhere putting in overtime. Because I messed this up. So the amount of hits I take in this fight. I start off with a heavy because I wanted to get a slow up. Okay? And I'm trying to avoid him throwing L1s. Okay, that's the original plan. But I don't realize I dex right there. And then was slow. He parries me. Okay, we wait that unstoppable out. Okay, 1 hit. All right, I was testing the water to see if he got an unstoppable. He didn't. He throws the L2, which is what I wanted. Miss a parry. Okay, so that's great. Dex. Okay. Now I'm in the corner. Lucky me. And I go to get out with my L2. Oh, wait. There's, let the global trigger an unstoppable. Now he triggers his. Okay, we block this. Oh, there's another unstoppable. Yeah. Finally, I'm getting my way out of the corner. I was afraid another one was going to trigger. Okay. Now we're starting to get out. Thank God I'm getting out of the corner. Throw the L2, trying to get some damage because I am full on panic mode. Full panicking. And I'm like, I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm like, oh, nope, I know what to do. Let's get parried again. That's exactly what we're going to do. Now we're back in the corner. This fight. Oh, another unstoppable. That's great. And at this point, I've just accepted death. I really did in the fight. I just accepted it. Because now he's unblockable. Let's throw. Because I wasn't having enough problems. Okay, so let's add another one. This fight, I swear, like the little bit of regen I got in this fight is probably the only reason I survived. I don't know of any other way. If it's any other champ, I do probably die. So now it's like, okay, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, it's like, all right, I can pull this out. I've done enough stupid things. Let's actually try and do something right. I throw the L2. And at this point, we just going for broke. Luckily, get back to the L2 and he dies. Thank God. Oh my God. That was terrible. There was nothing good about that. I told Liza that she wasn't allowed to watch it, but pretty sure she's going to lie to me and watch it anyways. Pretty sure. Feel pretty confident in it. Oh. But now at that point, man, I was like, but I had 2 CGR fights left. I'm like, okay, let's knock these out. So I'm going up to this Korg. I do have a guidance, and I do have the Odin aptitude, and I think protection pre-fights that were placed on there. Okay. I'm telling you, watching that Wong fight, it still got me all shook up. Which this fight, there's not much to. As long as I have a wax, this fight is relatively easy. Now, sometimes on this fight, I'll do the actual rotation to fate seal the regens. But this time, we're we balling at this point. We ball. Power start 1. Do our 5-hit combo, get the power gain. Do another 5-hit combo just to get his rock shield down, and now we off. Now this was a tanky Korg. This Korg was tanky. Because the L3 is not going to kill. It's not. But it comes close. A few more taps. Just going to block that. I'll dex the last one, but I don't care. I knew I had 11 armor break, so a combo was going to kill. But now we get to the 2 fights that I do every war. Atuma, Warlock, and Photon. But this Atuma Warlock fight, okay, I have fought and ascended Atoms on this one and the one beside it. That's not nothing new. And I use the same masteries. I use the same boost that I always use. I did. And you're going to see what I mean. Because after the first L2, I do not get back to an L3, which I find very odd. That's never happened. Now, I don't know if it was just really bad crit RNG, or if it was something that they had done with their masteries a very specific way. It could be the one. I don't know which one it is. Maybe somebody smarter can tell me. Because I sure don't know. I have no idea. So we're going to go into it. We've got our power start 1 still running. We're going to parry and we're going to get our power gain. Light ending combo. Then we're going to get our vigilance. And we fire off the L2. And as you can see, it only gets me 2.5 bars. So I'm like, alright, we're going to do a 5-hit combo into an L3, and it will kill. The reason I did the 5-hit combo was that way I could get to the L3. If it puts him under whatever percent to get his pod, hey, fine. Because as soon as he comes out, I'm going to throw the L3 and then he'll die. He was going to die either way. It was irrelevant. But I did find it odd I didn't get back to the L3. So now we have a Photon boss that I have fought 100 times. But this season, I don't know. I just haven't done quite as well as I did last season. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you'll see. So we go in, look, we're baiting the heavy with a power start 1. We're going to get our intimidate up so we can build our mixed emotions. There we go, 15. We get 20. Now we're going to infuriate, so she throws the L1. There she goes. And now we're just building to our L2. And we should fire it off. There, yep. Oh, looky this time. I actually got 10 Fury this time. How about that? About time I did something right. It does good damage. So, it gave me a little bit more power than what I wanted. So I'm going to go on, yep, put on the Intimidate, and let's build our charges back. It's just kind of a rinse and repeat kind of thing. Okay, it falls off. Now we should Infuriate. Yep. We're going to bait it. Trying to figure out where this fight goes wrong at. I know it does at some point. Yep, okay. We're going to throw our second L2. I only got 9 Furies that time. It pushed me to 2 bars. Now I'm in the corner and I'm like, okay. We just want to empty our power. And we're going to block the L2. I know it hurts. Man, that block damage, it hurt my soul. But we're back into the swing of things. I just had to empty it and get out of the corner. And then we're back. This next L2 will kill. I've got my 20 charges. It's more than enough to kill. We just got it. Yep. Oh, look at that relic usage. I'll be damned. And yes, with 3%, I do the L2. And that ends it. That was my contribution. Now, this war, it was 6-6. We lost on time. We sucked. They sucked. They just sucked and was fast, where we sucked and was slow. our fight time was atrocious. It was a terrible performance on our part. It really was. I don't know what else more to say about it. You know, we'll just have to bounce back in the next one. But that's it for this one. Peace.